I feel like artists are constantly figuring out ways to be honest, and I think sometimes it's easy to avoid it and like say like a made up story. That's what I did in my stand up. I completely eliminated any story that wasn't true. I was like, if I say something, I'd say the other day this happened. Like the other days you can get away with that, but I'm like, if this is not true, I'm not going to say it. And then I was just like, even though these are hilarious, I gotta force myself to like make the truth funny. And it's like
I've been doing that lately too, because I remember, in the beginning when you start doing comedy, you start doing what you think like a made up story, be like it's funny, but then the more I've been doing it, the more I've been actually like my life is funny. Like I'm just, you know what I'm saying, like just situations that's happening to me, like just,
authenticity,
everyday shit.
How y'all feel about shooting your own specials? Where y'all at on that?
Go for it.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
Yeah,
I probably need to shoot one. I mean,
I want to produce niggas, shit. What I mean?
That's dope. He gonna be owning networks and TV stations and stuff. Byron Allen.
Hey,
he's a billionaire.
Man. Hey, I'll take a Weather Channel.
Me too.
Me too. Weather Channel.
Yo, how do you own like
Weather Channel?
Is the Weather Channel making money?
I don't know.
Isn't there an app?
You know what's so funny, man? They know how to control the weather. Do you know this shit? Like they got these things that they control the clouds.
Somebody was telling me that in LA, they gotta look. LA gotta look a certain way, so they know how to like.
Bruh, I'm not even bullshitting. So my cousin has said this. He stays kind of out in the country, and there's some sort of. He told me, he said, "Bro, they controlling the weather." He said, "I seen like planes flying and they doing something to the clouds." He told me this shit, and I was like, "All right, you don't know somebody." I'm like, "Okay, they're controlling the weather." Literally, I'm not bullshitting. Literally a week or two later, I'm watching CNN or something like that, and they did like a little mention about it. You know, kind of how they do the little blurs, like, "Oh, we spotted a UFO." Anyways, and they go on to another. Like, wait a minute, what?
Right.
So they was talking about there's something. You can look this shit up. I
believe it.
Lee, try to look up if they could control.
Crazy,
show it on the screen.
Show it on the screen. We try to be like Joe Rogan around here. Show it on the screen. See if you could pull up controlling the weather.
Now that's facts though. It be niggas in the country, they be mad because the nigga right next to them, they fucking farm and shit is growing and shit, but they shit right next to them ain't dry as hell because the cloud was hanging over their fucking crops, watering they shit.
But yeah, bro, there's something, and I was like, that's crazy. I forgot how we got on that subject, but
Byron Allen, because you're talking about producing specials.
Thank you.
Said I'm gonna produce a special.
Yeah. So are you go shoot one? You thinking about shooting one?
Yeah,
like Matt
man.
did?
I'm gonna self-produce my special. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
That's the way to do it.
What's up?
That's what I'm on too.
Shit, player.
That's
what I'm on too,
bro.
Hey, I'm on that too, guys.
What's up? Let's do it. Let's make it happen for real.
You know what's so funny? It's like when people they like grab a partner and they grab each other, and then you have like,
nigga, what you want to do?
Yeah, man, and like what I wanted to do was I definitely don't want to rush it. I mean, I've been doing comedy for 11 years, and I know what I want to say, so I have an idea of like I'm not constructing it now, and I'm like, I think these are the bits, these are the 4 sections. This section's about this section's about this, and so on. And then I'm just gonna shoot it on my own, just like just do a little small headlining set in a small room, and then see what that looks like. Send that around, get tags, figure that out. You know what I'm saying? And like see what other people might think of it, how it comes across. And then it's like I'm just gonna work it on the road.
So you're gonna workshop it. So you're gonna shoot a special, workshop the special, and then shoot another special. That's what you're saying?
Yeah. Well, the first thing I'm gonna shoot is just like I'm gonna rent a 30-seat venue and then just run an hour, and then just get people there and just run it, and then do it, shoot it, and then go from there. And then take that, do a few weekends, see how that evolves. I might even shoot it again, see what that looks like. Like I don't want to put it out unless I'm like, this is fire.
So I'm gonna tell you, I felt that same way. So this is what I'm gonna say, Akash, and I want to put the F your feelings back on the screen. Akash. So I was chilling with Akash in the green room in Tampa, right? And I told him the reason why I haven't put out a special yet. No one has ever seen my stand up to the mass. Like I haven't done any TV sets, anything like that, right? And because I have a fear that it's going to be mediocre. And I look at all these people's specials and I see a bunch of mediocre specials for the most part. There's a few people that have some good specials, great specials, but I would say 85% for me, I'm just like, oh, it's cool.
Are you going to say who's special is mediocre? No.
You first. You first. and then me second. And then after you say it, I'll edit out my part, and I'll have you looking like an asshole. So that's why I haven't put out in there. But I decided this year, I said, you know what, I'm going to just shoot a special and I'm going to put the shit out. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to just put it out. I told Akash, I said, that's why I said my fears, I'm going to put it out.
That's going to be the name of it?
Win, lose, or draw?
Yeah. That's kind of dope.
No, it's not. It's actually going to be called. I don't want to say the name yet. I don't want to say the name yet. I don't want some square bear come out and take it. Well, I named it. I had it first. I live with my mom.
The timestamp that bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Akash said, man, I said, my fear is that I'm going to put it out and nobody's going to see it. And he said, who gives a shit? If no one sees it, then great. Then you can just still use them jokes. And if I can do it again for another special, when more people are watching, you know. Yeah. And so I was like, I respect that. You know, something Jerry Seinfeld said, he said the ego of comedians, because, you know, we retire our material after we put out a special. It's like, I can't do those jokes no more. And he's like, the audacity for comedians to think everybody in the world has seen that special. You know what I'm saying? It was like
the algorithms like that.
Yeah, bro. So I don't know. When you think about shooting yours though? Next year? You thinking this year?
Yeah, I want to shoot for October.
I'm thinking it's about September for me.
Yeah, man. And also, I did an event in Detroit. I did 2 so far. I did low-key shows in Detroit, and each event cost around $18,000. And I'm like, bro, I can raise this much money, and I did it 2 times in a row. Right? Or not in a row.
Wait a minute, it took $18,000 to produce the event?
Produce the event, yeah.
It came out of your pocket?
Yeah.
Why'd you do it? What was the event?
I just wanted to do a low-key show in Detroit.
Damn. And you raised, you spent $18,000. So what, you rented out a venue?
Yeah, I rented the venue. Venue cost $7,000. Cameras cost $3,200. Paid each of the comedians. You know, and then all these expenses around $18,000, and then it's like with sponsorship, I got $9,000 in sponsors. With ticket sales, I made like $14,000 in ticket sales. So I made some money.
Yeah, you made a good deal back though, right?
Yeah. I made a good deal back, and I was just like, bro, this was trial and error. And I'm like, I just did this to see if I could do it. I didn't know the event would get so big.
Damn.
And then I was able to sell it out. And
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, bro. And I was just like, man, why don't I just shoot a special? I don't think it needs to be this grand, but I feel like I can make something, make it look dope, and I can have a real honest approach to like what I want to say, and I already feel like I'm ready to do it, you know. So, but it's really just organizing and making sure the story flows.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Mine is all going to be stories. It's not going to be like joke. Just me personally. Weather modification, because somebody thought I was on that bullshit. Weather modification is the act of intentionally manipulating or altering the weather. The most common form of weather modification is cloud seeding. I told you, my cousin said they doing something with the clouds. He said this shit, which increases rain or snow usually for the purpose of increasing the local water supply. Weather modification can also have the goal of preventing damaging water, such as hail or hurricanes, from occurring, or of provoking damaging weather against the enemy.
The enemy.
Yeah, I like what the fuck you talking about now. Weather modification is a warfare. Warfare has been banned by the United Nations under the Environmental Modification Convention. Told you. I'm trying to see how they actually do this shit.
So they over there in Russia right now, like
they in America doing this shit.
That's crazy, bro. That could just be like
controlling the weather. They need to do something. But think about this: if the government get like stormed from X-Men, you see what I'm saying? It's like they can use that shit for our benefit, or they can use that for our destruction. Imagine if somebody's able to like cause hurricanes for a city.
That gotta be like messing up.
Happened in New Orleans, they probably sent the goddamn the levees break.
You never know.
Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah, man. We about to wrap up about it. Y'all have anything y'all know? The only reason why I said, do you have anything, like, it's called Fuck Your Feelings, and that's why I was like, I wanted to be like, what's on your heart?
I want to say, listen, everybody gonna have haters that have people that's gonna doubt you and shit. Like, bro, this past week and a half, and like G King was saying, it was a lot of people that was kind of in their feelings. And look, I'm the type of dude, like, I want everybody to win.
Right.
Period. But it's crazy, like, it was people saying, man, bro, gonna have a fake show.
Oh, they would say your show wasn't real.
They said they weren't, but I had already had to play. It was already set, you know what I mean? But like, I just kind of wanted to just, like you were saying with your show in Detroit, right? Like, you got to have all the pieces set because you don't want to, you know what I'm saying, ready to run the play, and at the same time, you don't have everything in position. So I had already put it out that I was doing it, but I was working behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying, meeting with some of the execs on the phone, emailing, all of that. Wow. But in the meantime, it was just a lot of, you know, chit chat. You know what I'm saying? A lot of.
So what, like comedians running up on you, like why I'm not on the show?
Anybody about to run up on me?
Right. That's how I be feeling too, bro.
I literally, you know what I'm saying, 3 different times. Like I be out, but I don't be out like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it was a couple different times. Like it's Netflix festival. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna be out networking. But me, I'm like, I don't do the internet stuff. I play a little bit, but if I see in real life, it's not like no aggression. I just like I want to know like what's good. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's the deal? You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like people are saying stuff like sub messaging on Instagram and shit like that?
Sub messaging, saying shit to other people, throwing dirt in your name.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? To me, I look at it like you playing with my food. You playing with how I eat. So now when I see, and I got a family, so you know what I'm saying? So if I see you in person, I just want to have a talk with you because now it's real life. This ain't no tweets. This ain't no Facebook. This ain't no Instagram. This is real life. And a lot of times people play on Instagram or social media, and you'll realize how you could be affecting a person's financial situation. You know what I mean? Even when it's fake, some people take it as real. So you know what I'm saying? So fuck a lot of y'all niggas. Fuck y'all.
Fuck y'all feelings.
At the end of the day, you know, people gon', and I don't care if people can talk, that's cool and shit. It's just that sometimes when people got love for you, you gotta worry about the people that got love for you.
Right.
That's gonna, you know what I'm saying, that might feel a certain type of way, especially if you helping them eat.
Right.
Sometimes them the ones you gotta worry about. But you know, people gonna talk. It's just like it's like basketball. Like niggas in the audience gonna talk, niggas on the court gonna talk. At the end of the day, just long as when you look at the scoreboard, you up. So nigga, I'm up.
Gumbo's up. You heard him. Y'all heard what's going on, man. What's y'all? You had any final words of wisdom? Anybody?
Man, just keep grinding, man. That's all.
Shout out to G.
Keep grinding. Nah, I mean, when I moved to LA, bro, I had to focus on like because LA, you see, it's like smoke and mirrors. Like you see everybody like moving, you like, dang, they got that. But when I just put my head down and just put in the work, I start, you know what I mean? I start getting places I wanted to get to. So that's my main thing. It's just like, don't look. What they say in the horse race, don't look to the left, look to the right. Yeah. Just keep. That's a fact. Keep going.
You been elevating too, bro.
Yeah. Keep the social media. Get that social media popping, bro. We gotta get on it.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I feel like people don't realize how being in your feelings just drains you, and it's like I'm trying to conserve my energy and put that towards shit I want to do. It's like being in your feelings. It's like that time I could have spent writing.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like there's been times where I've been sitting down